Hi everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. So who out there is guilty of not starting your holiday cards yet? This gal right here. But I am now. I have started and I've tried to do some in bulk. So today I am going to do 4 cards using some Catherine Puller products. I have this awesome Snowflake set, 2 of them actually. I'm going to be using 2 different Snowflake sets, and her beautiful inks. Okay, first and foremost, let's get it out of the way. Believe the hype, people. This ink is amazing, I have to tell you. Now, I only have like the one small collection. I think I have like 8 plus the black. So I don't have a whole lot, and I will eventually get there. Wouldn't it be great if I could win all of them at once? Yay, put it in the universe. So, but I only have a few, and I am going to stamp out these snowflakes in non-traditional holiday colors. So I'm using, as I listed before, you saw Aquatini, Flirty Fuchsia, and Something Borrowed. And now I'm going to go back with the same color on 3 of them. And then the 4th one, I'm going to use a different, like a navy color to give this shadow effect. So I'm just going to go in with a little ink dauber and place down my ink with the actual pad to the stamp, then take an ink dauber and kind of blend that out a little bit. And I'm going to do it with the Flirty Fuchsia, and here I'm just showing you the stamping part because, let's face it, that's the most fun part, to see it. But now when I did the shadow effect on this one, I couldn't quite see the difference. I think maybe if I had done it a few times. But this is a pretty rich and bold color to begin with, so that's a little bit more difficult to do. If I had the lighter version of this color, which don't ask me what color that is, it's probably just called Amazing Purple. But if I had that, it might work, but I don't. So I'm trying to make do with what I have here. And I tried to stay a little bit pure to these Catherine Puller inks because I really wanted to just play with them. So here I'm doing the Something Borrowed, and I'm getting that all down. Now, what's great about this ink, all the things that you've seen, they are spongy, they are extremely juicy, they just ink solid images perfectly like the first time, and they're great. And so you can see I went in with that Stampin' Up! Night of Navy color, and now we see a much more gradient look because it's much darker. So that's kind of what I was going for with that. So I didn't show here because it's hard to see on camera, but I took from the other stamp set that I used, I'll list below, some more snowflakes in the smaller versions, and I am going to just heat set them with some glitter embossing powder. So I wanted to have some glitter on these cards. The pictures and the video do not do these cards justice, in my opinion, because there's so much glitter underneath the scenes, if you will, because of that glitter embossing powder. That's Judikin's glitter embossing powder, which I love. So on this other set, I've pulled out some of the small little points, the little dots that come with it, and they don't get used that often, but they really do add a lot to the cards. So I'm just going to stamp out in the coordinating colors, the same color, some of those little dots. Some of them look almost like octagons, some of them are just circles. And so I'm using those different sizes throughout the card, and that's just going to add a lot of fun to the background of this panel. I'm going to cut down all of them with a Lawn Fawn stitched rectangle die. This is my absolute favorite die size to use. I use it all the time, almost on every card, because I love a little border behind my cards. So there I have my panels. Okay, next we're going to take some of this awesome Concord and 9th glitter cardstock, and I am going to cut out Mary, and this is a Concord and 9th die as well. And I am just going to cut that out a few times in white cardstock and then the 4 times in the silver. And I'm going to stack that up just a little bit. It's not too thick, just gives it a little bit of love and dimension on the top of that panel. And then I'm just going to glue it down with some liquid adhesive. No more dimension needed for me. I wanted to keep these as flat as possible. I'm going to back those on some gray cardstock. I thought that was going to be a neutral color that would match all of them and give it a little bit more oomph than just white. Then I'm going to take out my score body and my bone folder here. This is a Teflon bone folder, and I am going to get my card bases ready. I use 110 Nina Solar white cardstock for my bases and some Nuvo glue, and I'm just going to put those cards together. And this was very, very simple to do, very fun too. I forget how much I miss just pure stamping because it's just absolutely just fun. That's why we do what we do, right? Okay, so there's the finished cards. I hope you like this tutorial. The idea behind this is let's crank out some more holiday cards. Give them a little bit of a wow punch, but let's not take 20,000 years to do one card, because that is my problem. So let me know if you have any questions below. I'll link everything I used as well. Don't forget to find me on other forums such as Facebook and Instagram. I like to communicate a lot with you via those sites. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.